Lindsay and Derek from Lanes Less Traveled. Welcome to our rig. Come on. So this is a Keystone Cougar 368 MBI, which is a mid-bunk version, fifth wheel. We have lived in a toy hauler, we've lived in a bumper pull, and we ultimately decided we wanted to give a mid-bunk a try. So within the past year, we made the switch from our toy hauler to the mid-bunk, and we're going to tell you all the things we love about the mid-bunk and why we chose it. So we have 5 kids, 4 currently on the road. Our oldest is living her adult life, so she's no longer traveling with us. So when we transitioned from a family of 7 to a family of 6 on the road, we knew we could kind of like step down from the toy hauler. We could all travel in one car or one truck, which we couldn't do before as a family of 7 on the road. And so we decided to sort of downgrade the weight, but upgrade what we felt was more of our living space together as a family. So our top priorities were finding a space for the girls to have their own room and then the boys to have their own sleep area too. But we really wanted a space where we could sit together as a family, like in the living room, and then eat together as a family around the table. Neither of which we really had in the toy hauler. Our toy hauler that we had just had one like couch across the wall, and with all 7 of us, it just made it not comfortable.
And if we wanted friends over, then there was just really enough room. So this mid-month layout gives us a little bit more space to entertain if families come over. If we want to just have some friends over to eat with us or whatever, we have space.
Yeah. So this model, mid-bunk model, has 2 couches, which was really important to us, so we can all sit on the couches and we can fit. We took out the built-in bunk and...
Not bunk.
Oh.
The built-in table.
Yeah, the built-in booth is what I was going for.
It, yeah.
We took out the built-in booth, and Derek custom made this table and then built the bench seating around it. What's really great is...
It's just an L-shaped bench with hinged lids that we can use to store extra like bigger appliances like the toaster, blender, things like that, but also food overflow, bigger boxes or bags or whatever we might have in there.
So Costco runs go in there. And then when we want to eat together as a family, we just take this bench and we move it over so the bench is sitting right here so we can all sit around the table together. This is also a great space for any writing and book work that the kids do for school. We replaced the countertops to make it more aesthetically pleasing.
Yeah, but also bigger, a little bit longer.
Yes, so more prep space. Replaced the sink. In here, we decided to keep the
original cabinets.
Yeah, the original cabinets. A lot of people paint them, but we wanted simplicity, and we've done that before. But we kind of liked the look of the wood in the white, so we're like, let's try that this time, and we really like how it turned out. One thing we did do though is we changed out the pulls on all of the doors and drawers, and we put leather ones that we found on Amazon. So another big change in this space was we removed the TV right here, and we utilized that for plants and our homeschool books, and it just makes it more pleasing to the eye for me.
She's never liked the TV to be the focal point of the room.
So made that change. We have a double fridge, which is an upgrade from our toy hauler because we did not have that. We have pantry storage over there.
We should also point out that these are not obviously the original couches that came with it. It had a double recliner set here, and then a single love seat, but it just wasn't working for our family size, so we decided to replace it with our own couches. Yeah. So one thing that we did to try to utilize every bit of storage in the space as we possibly could is just made some minor little changes. Like, for example, these cabinets up here are usually really big and boxy. There's a lot of wasted space. You can use the bottom, but there's really not much you can do to the top. You can't add much to the top. So we just simply added a couple of shelves. And some of this is our game cabinet, so we've got extra storage for games that we play. But just simple changes like that can really add on to the amount of storage that you have. So just quick little thing.
Utilizes the space better, and when you have a lot of people living in about 400 square feet, we all know you have to utilize every bit of space. Another space-saving thing that we've done is I found these baskets at Target, and they slide under the couch, and this is where the kids' schoolwork goes. So their language arts, their writing, their math, things like that. And then it can just slide under there. Extra books go in there too. So that way, there's no wasted space under the couch either. A question that we get is, what about the weight? So the couches that we took out of the rig weighed a lot more than the couches that we replaced them with. And so that's given us some wiggle room with some of the other modifications that we've done in here to kind of make up for the...
Yeah, balance it out. Some of the heavier stuff we've taken out.
Yeah.
Had allowed room for some other stuff that we've added in. So.
Yeah. So we're not too concerned about weight as far as that goes. Another update that we did was we replaced the stock lighting with prettier light fixtures. So I found these on Amazon. Derek installed them. He took out the stock lighting. He installed these. You had to do something with the electric, right? Or no? No,
not really. So it's just, it is DC voltage that's coming through it. So what you have to do, you can use a standard light, a light kit. You just have to use DC light bulbs. So you can find DC light bulbs on Amazon. Or probably other places too, but we just get them from Amazon. So it's the same size bulb, but it's actually using DC voltage, so that works.
Correct.
All right, let's take a look at the girls' room now.
So this is the mid-bunk room, and this is the room where our teen girls sleep. This is their space. A lot of teen families or families with older kids get scared off by mid-bunks, but we wanted to make the space work for us because we wanted a lighter weight rig than a toy hauler because we didn't want to drive a dually anymore. So we had to make this space work, and we did. Originally, it came with a sleeper sofa as the stock sofa, so we removed that, and Derek built bunks in here for each of the girls. My favorite thing that he did in here was under the bed storage, so they each have a drawer because teen girls have a lot of clothes. So that was great. A great use of space because, again, we maximize every square inch in the rig to make it work for our family. We did decide to keep the stock cabinets. We just changed the pulls. And then our oldest daughter painted this design mural on the wall for them to kind of tie in the colors and make the space their own. One of my very favorite design elements in this rig is the board and batten here in the hallway. So I kind of told Derek what I had envisioned, how I wanted to take kind of the concept of a homey, comfortable, calming sticks and bricks house, just put it in the rig, and that's super important to us. And so I told him what I wanted, and he did it, and it looks amazing.
Yeah, it's really not that hard of a thing to do. It's just 1x material, so 1x2s, 1x3s, different size 1x material that's just glued and nailed to the wall.
So it goes all the way up to the bedroom, and you can see that it really pulls the space together and just makes it look comfortable. So let's go take a look at our bedroom. Here you can see the doors on the bathroom and the bedroom match the door for the girls' room. So let's take a look in here. So this is our master bedroom. This is Derek's workspace and our bedroom space. So Derek needed a workspace in this area. And in master bedrooms of fifth wheels, you're somewhat limited on space.
Yeah.
So we came in here, looked around, decided how we could use and maximize the space. What we decided ultimately to do was to remove the dresser that was originally here when we first got the rig, and Derek replaced it with this desk that...
Yeah, the desk is just, it's pretty simple. It'll fold down. The arms will fold down when we're not using it or when we're moving. Fold inwards, and the whole desk will just fold against the wall flat, so it gives us plenty of walk-through room, and it just makes it easier on move days. So this is a great place for me to do work when I have to do work. I have plenty of room to sit in front of the bed and get everything done I need to get done. So it worked. The one thing that we ran into, which you always run into things when you start remodeling RVs, is that the drainage pipe for the washing machine, which is in this closet here, actually ran underneath the dresser. It was hidden, so I ended up having to kind of build out the box a little bit to hide the pipes that was there, but no big deal. Still plenty of room.
So naturally the next question is, if you took the dresser out, where do you put all your clothes? So what we did was we got baskets to go at the top up here, because this was just open space, so I found baskets that fit. So what would have been in the dresser now goes in baskets that are lined across. I also found this 2-drawer dresser at Target, and it's perfect because we put the boys' nicer hang-up clothes here, like their shorts and nicer shirts, not play clothes in other words, up here, so they're relatively short, and that allowed us to put that dresser down there. So we utilize these and that dresser for our dresser space, if you will. One of my very favorite things in our master bedroom is the headboard. So Derek designed that headboard for us, and it adds just more of a custom, upgraded look that
just more texture and interest, and I mean, just it's again just geometric shapes that I just kind of made up, but it's fun.
Yeah. So we changed out the bedroom, obviously. I mean, the bedding, obviously, and then there's under the bed storage, under the mattress, where we store out of season clothes.
Yep.
We painted the wall, took the trim off, which is what we did in the living room as well. Painted that, again, kept the original cabinetry, just changed out the drawer pulls. So easy peasy,
yep.
Made it our space. We didn't really do much with the bathroom. That wasn't a project we really wanted to tackle. The only thing that we did,
nor is there much space to do anything. It's an RV
it's pretty
bathroom.
small. So we did change out the shower curtain, we changed out the drawer pulls, and on the wall that the toilet is on, Derek added the board and batten to match the board and batten here in the hallway. Now we have the boys' space. So the boys get this loft, which is about the size of a queen bed.
Yep.
So they have plenty of space. They're 9 and 11, plenty of space. We added a shelf to that area back there. It was kind of like a cutout. We put baskets back there. That's where their play clothes, their swimsuits, their underwear, all that kind of stuff go. And then the space on the left it just had like a board across it. It was unused space. So Derek removed that, and some of their toys and stuff can kind of tuck away back there. So this is their space, that if they want to come up and listen to audiobooks or, whatever, have some time alone, they can retreat up here, and then also obviously sleep up here.
Yeah, they actually have a decent amount of headroom for them. They can actually sit up pretty well. It's a taller space than some of the midbunk, the lofts that we've seen. So works great for them.
So this is our home on wheels. Thanks for joining us.
If you have any questions, just let us know.
We're happy to answer them because we were curious before we hit the road. So we're always happy to answer questions, especially if you're a larger family on the road trying to make it work and be comfortable and have a comfortable, homey space as you travel the United States.